So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 109 of our Stoke City career mode on the next gen PS4. So we're kicking off this episode at the Britannia Stadium in the Barclays Premier League up against Chelsea, and this here could be pretty much a game which could really decide our future in the Barclays Premier League and determine whereabouts we're going to end up in the league. We are currently sitting in third place. We're on the same points as Spurs, 44 points. Chelsea, unfortunately, have got 9 points more than both us and Spurs. So therefore, it would be an amazing result if we could try and close that gap on them and hopefully try and pull away a little bit from Tottenham. But it's going to be a very difficult game. But I believe we're good enough too. But they do get a good chance here. The ball comes to Willian. Willian does very well to play. Loaded ball over the top to Schürrle. Schürrle one-on-one with Courtois, but Courtois makes a wonderful save. And we then manage to get the ball clear. But we can only get it clear for a corner. From the resulting corner, Schürrle whips the ball into the box. It does go onto the head of Mandzukic, and it was a comfortable save for Courtois, but thankfully we were still 0-0. But Balotelli here does extremely well to cut back inside on his left foot and fire one into the back of the net. And Balotelli is 89 rated. I'm afraid for the Chelsea fans, he is not going to miss it from there. And a wonderful goal from Mario Balotelli to actually put us 1-0 up at the Britannia Stadium, and a goal which could really prove crucial for our season. So Super Mario, as I like to call him, is something out of this world, to be honest. He starts as an 84 rated, but he has just kept going up and up and up. He is now an 89. We bought him this season, as you guys already know from the last episode or the episode before. But they do get a good chance. Chelsea actually do get a good chance here to come back on level terms. But it was a wonderful save from Courtois, Chelsea's former goalkeeper, to deny Thorgan Hazard. But thankfully Courtois then comes out and punches the ball clear. So we do very well. But a lovely ball gets played over the top, and Berardi was through. There was no defence for Chelsea, none whatsoever. Berardi against Sirigu, but it was a wonderful save there. But thankfully Correa managed to win the ball back. It comes to Berardi, and Berardi doesn't miss at his second attempt. And we are now 2-0 up against Chelsea in the 63rd minute. And the home fans will be loving this. We were absolutely destroying Chelsea. We scored 2 extremely good goals. One very good counter-attack, and the other just a wonderful goal from Balotelli. But actually their career, they're doing very well. Show commitment to rob Willian of the ball and manage to actually get through. But in the dying stage of the game, we do actually, Chelsea do get a good chance, and once again, Courtois makes a very good save, and we do then manage to get the ball clear with Mark Muniesa. But in the dying stage of the game, in the 90th minute, we do win the ball here. It comes to Correa. Correa plays the ball over the top to Berardi. It comes to Balotelli. Balotelli does extremely well with a finesse shot, but it was a wonderful save there from Begovic in the Chelsea net. But thankfully, the ball comes back across, comes to Balotelli, but unfortunately, they do get there just before Balotelli. But from the resulting corner, it goes to Balotelli's head, and Balotelli finds the back of the net in the 90th minute, and we end up absolutely thumping Chelsea 3-0, and the classic celebration from Mario Balotelli, or Super Mario, as I like to call him, just to wrap up the game, and just to prove that, look, Chelsea, you have not won the title yet. We are still here, and we are still going to be fighting you for that title, whatever happens. And actually there, Mario Balotelli getting an 8.9 match rating. But we go back into transfer business. James Chester was a player that you guys really wanted me to try and get, and I am going to go and get him. The reason why you've just saw what I just did is because Jeremy Menez has got 2 months left on his contract. And he just does not want to accept a new contract. He just won't accept it. He keeps saying he wants to leave the club, So in the end, I just thought, if he's going to leave the club, he's going to go for free anyway. So let's just try and do a straight swap for James Chester. It will be a very good defender to bring in, as Robert Huth is getting very old now. He is not going to be good enough for first team football. So we obviously, Fabian Schär and Eric Dier are our first 2 central defenders. But then on the bench we do have Mark Muniesa, and now we have James Chester if he does go ahead and accept the deal, and Hull City will be willing to let him go, which I would thought they would be, as Jeremy Menez is a 77 rated player. He hasn't been special for me. He hasn't done anything, so not very good, to be honest. I thought he'd be a lot better when I signed him on a pre-contract deal, but he just wasn't. He just hasn't seemed to perform. He hasn't really got into the first team squad, but I am pleased. I would be pleased if we could actually bring in James Chester to the club. But in this second leg game up against Manchester United. We did actually win the first leg 1-0 away from home at Old Trafford, but unfortunately within the first 10 minutes they do get the goal back, Wayne Rooney with the goal, but thankfully Balotelli, Super Mario, does extremely well to leave Chris Smalling for dead and fire the ball past David De Gea. The pure pace beat him. There was nothing that De Gea could do about that, and I was extremely pleased there that the ball actually found the back of the net, and Mario Balotelli had literally put us back into the game. He left the Smalling for dead. Balotelli could have not been as greedy as he was and played the ball across, which would have pretty much secured the goal. But Balotelli thought, no, I'm going to back my ability and we're going to score. And that's what he did. But unfortunately for us, our draw or lead in the tie didn't last for very long. The ball comes to João Moutinho down the wing. He plays a lovely ball in the box. Comes Juan Mata. It was a good volley, but it was a wonderful save from Courtois. But unfortunately, Mata gets there and puts the ball into the top corner. And we were now 2-1 down. Was we 2-1 down? Yes. No, 2-2 actually. On aggregate, but Manchester United would actually be going through on away goals because they had scored 2 at our place, which would be a big letdown, so we had to score another goal. This time Maximilian Meyer does very well running down the wing, plays the ball to Balotelli, and Balotelli finds the back of the net. So Balotelli, or Super Mario, does it again. He saves our skin once again. He scored a very good goal in the first half, or earlier on in the game, to actually keep us in the tie, and he goes and scores a very important header which could actually result in putting us through to the next round, which would be the Carling Cup final, which I can't wait to actually play. So I'd really enjoyed to play the Carling Cup final, but in the dying stage of the game, Maximilian Meyer has a very good shot. It was a good save by De Gea. Balotelli picks up the ball, but a wonderful save from De Gea once again to deny Balotelli from his hat-trick. But we just really wanted to try and get another goal just to secure everything, but we cut the ball off the underside of the crossbar and the post, so things just weren't going in until the last few minutes. The ball gets thrown through to Murillo. Murillo finds Balotelli at the back post. Balotelli does very well to get the ball. He cuts back inside, and Balotelli fires the shot into the bottom corner. Mario Balotelli completes his hat-trick in the 90th minute, and that would be the game. But Courtois did actually have to make a very good save to keep the scoreline at 3-2. A mistake from us there, but it was a wonderful save from Courtois with his feet to deny them from getting back on level terms. But we did go through. We are now in the Capital One Cup final. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button down below, as it is very much appreciated. Also subscribe if you're new and comment down below to let me know what you thought of the episode. The next episode, or the one after, will be the Capital One Cup final, so make sure you don't miss that one. Bye bye.